Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen, on the it's on tonight on the C show. I am going to talk about the talks about how Paul George has let the Indiana Pacers know that he's going to be a free agent. He's going to be a free agent after next season, next season. So he has already let the Indiana know that he will not be staying. So he said, "I'll stay there that one last year I have in my contract, but after that I plan on leaving." He wants to go play for the Lakers. Um, so Indiana's like, okay, well, obviously Indiana's already looking like, hey, we're not just going to keep you for 1 year and then let you go for free. So now they want something. They're looking for trading. They're looking to trade this man now. So right away, the offseason's off already. Last night we had the Celtics in Philadelphia flipped from 2-3 with their drafts, and now we're having these. Indiana is trying to trade Paul George. They're the team that they are talking to a few teams. The smartest thing would be to talk to the Lakers because that's where he wants to go. So he can just say, "Hey, I'll sign the long term deal there and just stay there." But they're also talking to some other teams. I've so there has been talks about like Westbrook. He has said that he's actually from Los Angeles, so he has said that he would like to in the future go play over there with he's talked to Paul George and Anthony Davis about playing with the with the LA. He's talked about he's from there, so he's talked about when his contract is up with Oklahoma. He's talked about going to the Lakers with either Paul George or Anthony Davis. So I don't know if they're talk. I don't know. I don't know if Paul George is like already planning for that. I'm like, yeah, I'll go there next year, and later Westbrook will come. I don't know. Anthony Davis, they're trying to do their thing with what is that idiot's DeMarcus Morris? What the fuck is that guy's name? DeMarcus Cousins. They're trying to do that shit over there in New Orleans. I think they need a point guard and they can maybe do something. We'll see. But yes, there's been talks about a few guys trying to team up in LA in a few years. LeBron's, like I said, he's talked about, well, not him, but people have been talking about him going to the Lakers soon. But Paul George has said it. He has said, I am leaving for the Lakers once I'm a free agent. So the smartest thing would be for Indiana to trade him to the Lakers right now and get something back. Me as a Lakers fan, I do want Paul George. And I have to be honest, I look at this team. Is there really somebody we can really let go and we think, we got Brandon Ingram, we got D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance Jr. Who do we really want? I honestly, me as a Lakers fan, I don't really care. I'd rather have Paul George than either of those guys. To be honest, I'd rather them trade those guys and get Paul George. Paul George is already a star. These guys are still building for the future. I'm not too impressed with some of these guys. Some of them, I think they have a future, but some of them, I'm not sure. I'd rather trade for a guy who's already a star than Paul. Excuse me. I need to slow down here. I'd rather trade for Paul George, who's already a star in this league, a top. I don't know. I don't know if he's a top 10 player. I don't know, but he's already a star. These other guys, D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, Jordan Clarkson, we don't know about them. Larry Nance Jr., Brandon Ingram, we do not know about them. They are still developing. So I'd rather trade one of those guys. We also have our second round pick. Our second pick in the first. We're picking second overall in the draft. So do you trade your second pick in the draft for Paul George? That's something to talk about too. Magic Johnson has said he is willing to trade everybody on the team except Brandon Ingram. Everybody says that, that's what Magic Johnson has said, that Magic Johnson said everybody I'm willing to trade except Brandon Ingram. He believes he's gonna be a star in this league. Julius Randle, I like him, but at the same time, there's still questions. Jordan Clarkson, I like them. Larry Nance Jr., I like him, But at the same time, I'm not like, whoa, we can't let these guys go. Honestly, I would let anybody go on the Lakers right now, Some motherfuckers like let Luol Deng um, wrestle or something like that. Ain't nobody gonna fucking take Luol Deng for George Paul, for Paul George. What the fuck are you smoking? Ain't nobody gonna fucking take no Luol Deng. Luol Deng, no disrespect, but he's done. He's like in his late 30s. What? No, I don't know. I think he's like 32 or 33. Like, come on, man. Who the hell's gonna take Luol Deng for Paul? You have to be drug tested, my friend, if you were serious. Ain't no way in hell Indiana's doing that shit. I'm telling you right now, my friend. So some of you need to stop dreaming and think about reality a little bit here. Okay? We are gonna have to trade some of our young players. Okay? No bench players. No Luol Deng. Come on, guys. Stop it. They're gonna want somebody like Russell, Clarkson, Ingram, not Larry Nance Jr., honestly. Although I do like him, I don't think they're gonna want Larry Nance Jr. As good as I think he is for Paul George. I think they're gonna want somebody like, honestly, I think the two best players on the team who have the most best future are Randall possibly, and Clarkson. I like him. I don't know. They said that they have said everybody is available except Ingram. That's what they are saying. Everybody except Ingram is available. I would have let him go as well because I'm not too impressed with what I saw for him. We'll see, but yeah, I would let anybody go for Paul George. To be honest, even the second pick in the draft. To me, I am not too impressed with either of these guys. Lonzo Ball, Marquise Fultz, Josh Jackson. I'm not impressed, to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I'd rather have Paul George, a star who's already a star in this league, than neither of those guys, to be honest. And I am not interested in anything. Neither I am not nobody on the Lakers or nobody in the draft. I want Paul George. We do not. Who the hell do you rather have on the team than Paul George? Once Paul George, like who in the hell do you? Magic Johnson? Okay, like come on, like guys, who the hell? Like I cannot believe people are actually thinking about this. Trade anybody for Paul George. There's nobody on the team who's better than Paul George. Come on, Lakers, just do the fucking shit already. There is nobody. I don't understand why people are so like, let's trade Luol. No, nobody can take Luol Deng for Paul George. Trade anybody. Anybody from the starting five, I don't care. Or the draft, our draft pick. Paul George is much better than either of these guys available in the draft. Look at Celtics. They already passed on Fultz. They'd rather go to 3 because they're not even sure. Nobody's sure. This draft, there's some nice players, but come on. If Paul George already said he's leaving and he wants to go to the Lakers might as well just trade for him. No, I know some of you are gonna say, no, dude, we can get him free next year, and then we got all these guys, and then we can build with Paul George and all these young guys. Yes, but what happens? What happens if Indiana trades Paul George? What happens if they trade him to a good team, and they can contend for a championship, and they win a championship, and then he wants to stay there? For example, they are talking to Cleveland. What happens if next year, Paul George, Irving, and LeBron win a championship? They're gonna want to stay together. There's no way in hell if next year Paul George goes to Cleveland and they win a championship, that they're going to want to stay together. They are going to want to stay together. That is the thing that I'm worried about. That if he goes to Cleveland and Cleveland wins a championship, they're not going to want. I don't think they're going to want to break that up. They're going to want to continue. LeBron James wants to win championships, and if Paul George gets him another championship next year, they are not going to break up. They are going to stay together. I'm telling you right now. The only way LeBron would leave is next year if he sees that Cleveland team ain't working anymore. But if they get Paul George and they win a championship next year, LeBron James is going to stay in Cleveland, and that means Paul George will also stay. So that is what we have to see here. If Paul George goes to Cleveland and they win a championship, I don't think Paul George isn't going to want to leave either. He's going to want to stay in Cleveland. They just want a championship there. So that is the thing we have to worry about. If he goes over there and wins a championship, which who knows? Because I don't know if that would be enough to beat Golden State, but it would make them better. So that's the thing we have to worry about. If anybody else can go screw themselves, but if he goes with LeBron over there, that could be a problem. Because if they win a championship next year, and they're all going to want to stay together. That is what we have to worry about. And him going over there and winning a championship next for that 1 year. You would have to be stupid. Any of those two don't want to split up if they win a championship. If any other team, I don't care. I'm okay. If he goes to anybody else, even, I don't really care. The only team I'm worried about him going to is Cleveland because they can actually win a championship. Imagine Paul George, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, they could win a championship. At least make it closer than this year's finals. And if they win a championship, they're going to want to stay all together. So that is the only thing. That is the only thing I'm worried about. That's why I say trade for him now, and let's just get this shit started. Paul George, let's make him the face of the franchise, and we'll go from there. That's what I would do. Hey, I'll call Indiana right now. What do you want? We got all these guys. Who do you want? Oh, we want this guy and this guy and this guy and a bag of sushi. Okay, here you go. Do it, Lakers. You have nobody on the team who's like, oh my gosh, this is the next LeBron James. We have nobody like that on the team. Come on, guys. So anybody Indiana asks for, trade him trade him, please. We need him right here, and let's start this thing. Let's make Paul George the face of the franchise. That's all I have to say in this video, ladies and gentlemen. Do it right now, Lakers. Do not let LeBron get his hands on him. Do not let them get their hands on him. Because if they win a championship next year, they're not going to want to leave each other. They're going to continue. So that is the thing we have to worry about here, ladies and gentlemen. Him not going over there. Because if he goes over there, I don't know. And if they win a championship, or if they lose in Game 7, they're going to feel like they came so close, they're going to want to maybe try it again next year. So we have to be smart. Come on, Magic. Do your magic. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I have to say. I just talked about, that situation is the only thing I'm worried about. Any other team, honestly think, okay, if he gets traded to anybody else, I think he will end up coming to the Lakers the next year. Because at this point, let's be honest, there's only like unless he goes to San Antonio. Oh, my Lord. They could trade LaMarcus Aldridge and get him. Oh, shit. Leonard and Paul George. I don't think that's enough, though, to win a championship with the way ladies and gentlemen, I do not know whether to shit on my watch right now. Okay, just trade him, Lakers. Just trade him to the bring him to La Land. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have to say. I thank you for watching this video. And until next time, that is all I have to say. And I thank you for... Okay, I just said that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all. I'm done. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. And until next time... What the hell? What the hell's going on? I will see you next time. What the hell? I will see you next time. What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? What the...